Yo, what is up, guys? So today, this is gonna be my first video that I'm uploading about cards. I really hope you guys enjoy it. It's gonna be a banger. I'm just gonna be showing off my cards I'm gonna be submitting to PSA in my next submission, and I just wanted to show you guys the giveaway. So it's a reverse holo Charmander and a Slowbro EX from Evolutions. Now, all you guys have to do to enter is like the video, subscribe, and comment down below what's your favorite Pokemon, or actually, what's your favorite card from the video. Either or works. All right, guys, hope you enjoy. Peace. What is going on, guys? Billy's Card Vault here. So today I have a video just going over my next PSA submission, just cataloging all my cards and showing you guys the condition of each one. I have actually both Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! It's going to be a very big submission. It's probably to be my biggest one. So I'm definitely excited to see the results. I think most of these cards are going to get PSA 10, hopefully. PSA 10 and 9s. There will be some lower grades in my older Pokemon cards, but it's kind of expected. So we'll kind of jump right into it. We'll go into Pokemon first, just because Yu-Gi-Oh's Bay. So what we'll do is we'll start off with the first card, the Mega Charizard EX. So it's actually really cool. I got this card from a little mini tin from Rite Aid. They're like $6. They're the Galar, I forget what they're called, the Galar Champions or something tins. They're like $6, and it was crazy because I pulled this card, this Mega Charizard, and this thing's like minty. I was gonna send it to BGS, but I decided not to. But yeah, I think this is gonna get a 9 or a 10 easily. Definitely a 10. Centering's really good. That's the only thing I thought was gonna hold it back just from getting a BGS 9 or 10 was actually the centering, but nonetheless, it's actually a beautiful card. So next one is actually a Charizard EX. Now both these Charizards were from Evolutions. I actually got both of them out of those little tins, and it was the same day. It was the craziest thing. I just bought two little tins, $6 each, and pulled a Charizard out of each one. Both of them are minty, pack fresh. Hoping to get a 10 for both of these. That would be amazing. So yeah, there's that Charizard EX. Sick. And then we have a regular Charizard from Evolutions. This is actually a buddy's of mine. Crazy luck. He bought a $20 tin. His like first ever like Pokemon purchase. He bought it from Target, and you can see it's just like pretty minty. There's like one little, see if we get it on the light. One little ding down there, but nothing crazy. Little heavy centered right to left. And there is a very, it's kind of hard to see. See if I can get it light on here a little bit better. So there is a print line like right by his feet. Not sure if, yeah, right there in that angle. You can see it. So I'm thinking it's gonna still get a 9 pack fresh. Yeah, it'd be awesome. Still, I think like $300-400 card. So I think he's gonna be excited either way. Now, both of these Charizards, so these are from the Vivid Voltage pre-release boxes. I actually bought a whole case of these, of the pre-release. And I pulled quite a few Charizards. Me and my buddy split it. And I think we pulled 4 Charizards in the actual like set of 10 boxes, mini boxes. But both of them are, I mean, pack fresh. They're perfect, mint condition. Hoping to get 10s on these. They're like $500 cards in a 10. Centering isn't like perfect, but I think it's still within the actual guidelines. So like 60-40. I think they're still gonna get a 10, hopefully. But both of those pulled. I think I actually still selling one of those, but I have 2 more. That's my buddies that I'm gonna get graded to. Now, this is a Charmeleon Shiny that I pulled from Hidden Fates, ETB. I was pretty excited when I pulled this, obviously, because Charmeleon is a really cool character, and it's a shiny Charmeleon. But beautiful card, perfect. Definitely expecting to get a PSA 10 for that. So, very excited for that. And then we have, so these are the pre-release Lugias from those pre-release boxes. Now, both of these, I think, are, yeah, both of these are very minty. They're definitely going to get 10s, no whitening. I mean, might be like a little a little something there, but it's like so minuscule. I don't think that's really gonna bother. And that's like the only thing wrong with these cards. They're perfectly centered. I actually have 5 of these, believe it or not. So I'm really excited to see what these get, and then I'll probably send out the other 3. And this is a banger. So this is a big boy. First edition Team Rocket Bull Dark Blastoise. I actually won this in auction. So I'm pretty excited to see what the grade gets. I think it's gonna get a 9. I'll take it out of the sleeve just so you guys can see it. Try to be very gentle. But this thing is very, very minty, as you guys can see. I was just looking at it, sorry. So as you guys can see, the holo is beautiful. Centering is very good. The only thing that is probably wrong with this card is like there's a little nick down there, and then like a little nick right there, but I'm obviously going to be optimistic. I think it's going to get a 9. There's like a very, very light scratch right there. Hard to see. I mean, right there, you might be able to see it. So I'm hoping this gets a 9. I think it's going to at least get a 9. Obviously, an optimistic 10. Oh, yeah, and also, so with card savers, little rule of thumb, what I like doing is I like taking hand on each side like that, finger on each side, and then take the other pointer finger, open it up, and then you just kind of slide it in nice and easy like that, and then push it down, and then boom, perfect. Man, I love this card. I was so happy to pick that up. And then as you can see, we have an absolute banger, a T17 Typhlosion. Now I actually got this from a client, personal training client. She gave me a bunch of her old Pokemon cards, and I obviously gave her some compensation. Traded free personal training sessions for a bunch of cards. Like, I mean, the Feraligatr was one of them too, and then a bunch of base set unlimited cards. So I will show you the condition of this beaut. Thing's not perfect, obviously. I didn't really expect it to be. So there's some like light hollow scratches, no print lines, I don't think. Maybe one going vertical there, but it's just some hollow scratches, nothing crazy. Not much whitening either. So I'm excited to see what this thing gets. I'm hoping for at least a 6 or 7. I would really like a 7 in this. An 8 would be amazing. I don't know if it would get an 8 with the hollow scratches, but we'll kind of see. Gently put that back in there. Boom. Love this card. I can't wait to actually get a minty one of these one day, because it's one of my favorite cards. So we actually have a Feraligatr from Neo Genesis 2 as well. Now, this thing, perfect, I would say. Otherwise, yeah, it might be like a little like ink, something up there, but hollow is like basically perfect. No scratches, and then very little whitening, like a little bit right there. Corners look good, everything looks good, maybe like a little bit up there too. So I'm really hoping for a 9 on this. That would be amazing. That was also another card I got from my client. Now we have a Dark Raichu Secret Rare from Team Rocket. This is unlimited, unfortunately, but that's alright. I think the only thing that I saw wrong with this card was this right up here, those 2 little nicks. So I'm thinking, maybe a little bit right there, but the rest of the card is pretty flawless. Not much. The hollow is perfect. So I'm hoping for a 9 on that. This Erica's Venusaur, so I really like this card. I picked it up for a decent price. It has some hollow scratching, nothing crazy. Centered, pretty decent. A little heavy, right to left. And then a little bit of whitening down there, bottom left. And then maybe top right. But still, most of these cards are like near mint, I would say, with some being like very, very light play, if anything. Now, this Entei has some scratches on it. I'm debating if I want to send this in. I probably just will anyway. This is from Neo Revelation. But the back was very, very clean. Now, I think there's like one little like white nick up there, and then that's really about it. I mean, maybe like a little bit of edge wear down there and a little bit on that corner, but like nothing crazy. So I'm hoping to get probably like an 8 or 9 on this. That would be really nice. But we'll see, you know. I'm trying to be optimistic. And then, so this was actually a really cool card because I actually had, I don't know if you guys know PokeRep. I had him actually pull this live on his channel for a EX Ruby and Sapphire break that he did a little while back. But this card's, I mean, pack fresh. Don't think there was any, yeah, like the back looked good. Centering, it's hard on these EX cards, but I think the centering is pretty good. It's not perfect. So I'm really hoping for a 10. I think though it's like such a low pop for this. So that 10 would be amazing. And then we have a Glaceon GX Shiny. I got this from a Hidden Fates ETB, pack fresh. I love obviously the evolutions, so this is a really cool card for me. I wanted the Umbreon and Espeon, but this is a good third for me. Love it. Nicely centered. Should get a nice easy 10. And then this was another one for me, ETB I pulled. Ho-Ho GX Shiny. Full art. Another one. Perfect. No whitening. Yeah, and if you guys do see anything, it's just on the case. There's no, I already cleaned the cards. Or it's like on the sleeve. The cards are very, very clean. Otherwise, not any whitening or anything like that. Yeah, it's like all that stuff just kind of comes off. It's just, these things just collect dust. Lucario GX Shiny. So this was from another Hidden Fates ETB. Definitely gonna get a 10 too. Really cool card. I always liked Lucario. And then we have a Nessa Hyper Rare Rainbow. I'm just gonna push this down a little bit. Hyper Rare, Secret Rare. Push it down a little bit. So this card's perfect too. It's very weird, like centered. So I don't know if you guys can see. It's like, it starts off a little narrower, and then as it goes up, it gets a little bit wider. So it's like diagonal, it's shifted. I really like these hyper rare cards, and I think like the trainer cards, I mean, they're just gonna go crazy, and they already are. They're going crazy in value. So definitely looking forward to get this graded and see what it comes back. You know, obviously hoping for a 10, but if it gets a 9, it is what it is. Not really tripping. And then we have the Hidden Fates ETB promos, Black Star promos, Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno. I love these mosaic tile like artwork. I really do. It's so unique. I feel like Pokemon really hasn't had anything like this. Now these are obviously right out of the pack. Not sure what that is. Oh, it's just fuzz. Okay. But both of these, no whitening whatsoever. Nicely centered for what I can see. Maybe a little bit heavy left to right, but I mean, look at this card. Beautiful. Beautiful card. Love it. Good. Great card. And these things are actually pretty expensive too in a PSA 10. I think they go for like $250 in a PSA 10. So definitely looking forward to get 2 of these in 10s. Probably sell one, keep one. And then I have a few more. But that is it for the Pokemon. And now we're on to my pride and joy, Yu-Gi-Oh! So I'm really excited to get some of these cards graded. A lot of them have like some sentimental value to me. So this was my first ever Starlight that I pulled, the Aria the Water Charmer. First and only Starlight. My buddy's pulled more Starlights than me, and he's literally, it's crazy. Like, so he's pulled more Starlights than me, and he's maybe bought like 4 boxes total. I'm just pulling it out very, very gently. So I wanted to show this. So this is the only imperfection, that little like ink spot right there in the middle, if you can see it. But this card otherwise is flawless, has no surface scratches. Man, just look at the way that thing shines, man. I don't know about y'all, but I love Starlight Rares. Can't say it's my favorite rarity. I would say Ghost is probably my favorite rarity, as you will see. But Starlight Rare is close second. They're just gorgeous. Very expensive cards. I'm really hoping that they overlook that little spot in the back and they give me the 10, because otherwise there's no whitening on it. It's literally pack fresh. And yeah, that would be amazing. I'll put that there. And then this card. So this card's very special to me. It's a Ghost Honest first edition. So I paid a pretty penny for this card, and I'm really, really hoping that it gets a decent grade. So this thing, I was actually disappointed after I got into like good light and looked at it. So it's not in the best condition. I mean, you can look at it, the hollow. There's really no... There's like some light scratches on it, nothing crazy. And then there's just like the weird like hollow dent and a little like ding up there. So I didn't realize that until I got the card out and looked at it, but and then some like light scratches on the back. Nothing crazy. A little bit of like whitening right there. Corners look good for the most part. But I was a little disappointed in the condition when I actually like took it out and took it into good lighting, because this, like I said, is my favorite card and I paid a pretty penny for it. So I'm hoping those like mini dings don't really disqualify it from getting like a higher grade. But I mean, if it gets PSA 6 because of it, it gets PSA 6, and then yeah, I'll be kind of unhappy. But it is what it is. Still an awesome card. I love it. I love Ghost Rares, especially the Honest. One of my favorite cards. Look at that, dude. Sweet. And this, I actually just got this recently. The Black Rose Dragon. Now this thing is flawless. Has no marks on the hollow. So look at that. Beautiful rainbow pattern. Oh, I love this card. It is unlimited, unfortunately, but, you know, it's kind of what I had to settle for. First editions are ridiculously expensive. Well, this card has no whitening on it. Nicely centered for the most part. It's a little bit heavy, I would say left to right, but still, I think this has a really good 10 contention. So we'll see. And then here is actually a banger. This is actually my buddy Starlight Rare, Effect Failure. Like, I couldn't believe when he pulled this. It was the coolest thing. So we, at one time, we were buying a ton of boxes. My local shop actually had a bunch of Rising Rampage and a bunch of Eternity Code boxes left in stock, which was just incredible. So we were just buying up all the boxes, and that's actually how I pulled the Aria too, was from the same boxes, Eternity Code boxes, but I can tell this thing is literally perfect as far as the back goes. No scratching, no whitening. Now, the only thing that I think is going to dock this card... Yeah, this thing's like beautiful. Look at it. I love Starlight Rares. That shimmer, it's crazy. The only thing is there's some very light scratches from the sleeves he used. I think he used like a hard sleeve. So hopefully, you know, at the worst case scenario, he's going to get a 9. I think that a 9 is still good in this card. And if anything, you know, he'll get lucky and get to 10, which would be amazing. Now this card, alright, so this card is actually has some sentimental value to me. Not necessarily because I've had it for so long, but because Harpy's Pet Dragon. So this is one of the first like really nice cards I had. So when I was a kid, I actually won one of these off of someone because I beat them in a duel. Sent them straight to the Shadow Realm. So I won this card off of them, and I ended up selling it like, I gotta say like middle high, just because like people were getting in and out of Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! They're like made fun of for playing it. So I sold it for some paintball stuff because I thought paintball was cooler. And I regret it. Let's just say that. But at least I got to pick up another one, and I got to pick up its counterpart too, the Red Eyes Black Metal Dragon. Both of these cards I got for a really good deal together, one in an auction. So I'm really hoping this gets a 10. This thing's like flawless. I think this one was flawless. It was just like the centering was like a little off right to left, and then maybe like top to bottom a little bit, but I think it still might be in the parameters. I'm hoping. If anything, it gets a 9, but really hoping for a 10. And then we'll go into the Red Eyes Black Metal Dragon. Look at this beast. Now these are, if you didn't know, these are both from the PlayStation promo 2002. They're both PlayStation promos, I should say, from 2002. I think it's like Forbidden Memory. I forget the actual title. But this card's actually pretty flawless. There's like one little, like small little nick of whitening right there, but otherwise, beautiful, beautiful condition. Both of these are like mint. The only little thing is there's like, I don't know if you could see, I might be able to get it in the light. All right, there. There's like a weird little like ding dent right there on the FMR, and I'm really hoping that doesn't dock it to the 10, because this card is actually like very minty. I would say like there's like no surface scratches, anything. So I'm really hoping this gets a 10. Just trying to be very careful with this. I'm gonna push it down a little bit. There we go. So hopefully a 10. Now, okay, so Blackwing Dragon Ultimate Rare. I actually had Casual Yugi stuff. The Ulti King himself pulled this live on his channel. So this thing, I'm really hoping it gets a 10. Jamie's a cool dude. So it would be cool to get a 10 for him too. Like just to have that, like, oh, he pulled a, PSA 10 Blackwing Dragon Ultimate Rare. First edition from the Shining Darkness. Ready to have a blister pack. It was surreal. Like, let me tell you, my heart dropped when he pulled this. It was so amazing. There's like some like little white notches up there. It's hard to see through the, yeah, that thing. This is post-it, but that's fine. This thing is like in immaculate condition. I mean, it was obviously like pack fresh. So hoping for a 10. Now, this Galaxy Ice Photon Dragon, this was the first Ghost Rare I ever pulled. I just, like, this is the thing. I couldn't believe it when I pulled this thing. I literally almost busted down in tears because I was literally hoping to get this card. And the craziest part is I pulled it out of 6 loose packs. Now, the only thing wrong with this card, I would say, is, like, it's a little left to right centering heavy. And there's some horizontal print lines going across, but like look at this thing. What a sick card, man. I'm hoping to get a 9. If it gets to 8, it is what it is, but hoping for a 9. And then this is a Rainbow Neo. So this thing was absolutely flawless. Like the holo is absolutely flawless. The centering is really nice. There's no whitening on it whatsoever, no scratches on the surface. This thing, I'm definitely expecting to get a 10. I actually bought this off eBay. I just couldn't believe the condition, so I had to get it. Really didn't pay that much for it. I think I paid like 80 bucks. But, I mean, look at this thing. Flawless. No scratches. If you see any scratches, it's just on the case. So definitely a 10 on that. And then we have a Scarlet Red Dragon Archfiend Ghost Rare. This card is so sick looking. It just looks like a sick demon. Look at that. Love this card. First edition. Now, the only thing I would say wrong with this card is there's some vertical print lines, which, yeah, you might be able to catch right there. And then it has like a weird, I don't know, like little nick right there on the holo. I can't tell exactly what it is, but no whitening. I mean, centering is really nice on it. I'm really hoping this at least gets a 9. I'm assuming it's going to get a 9. It's centered, everything's good, whitening's good, or no whitening, so just a few print lines. So hoping for that 9. And then we have a Blue Eyes White Dragon Secret Rare promo from the BPT 10. Now this is a 203 version, 2003 version. The 2002 version has the limited edition symbol right there. And I think this is, I remember this card had some like little bit of light scratching, a little tiny bit of whitening right there. I'm expecting to get a 9, maybe. Optimistic 9 and 8. realistically, I would say. But I'm okay with that. And then we have a LOB original, Blue Eyes White Dragon. I actually picked this up from a local shop. Pretty clean. It has like a little baby dent right down there. I think it was from the cashier. She like fumbled it. And it has some like very light scratching on the back. It's hard to see through because like some of it's on the actual case. But a little bit of dabs of whitening around. I was just sending this in to get graded. Probably to flip it. So if anybody's interested in it after I get it graded, hit me up and we can work something out. But yeah, love this LOB. I mean, not so much of the fan of the art, but broken neck, blue eyes. You know, you guys can't go wrong. And then this is a secret rare Gaia the Dragon Champion I pulled out of an LOB reprint pack. Crazy thing is I bought 50, let's see, I think it was 49 blister packs. Legendary blister packs. That's just like on the, that's not on the card. It's on the sleeve. But yeah, this thing is nicely centered, perfect. No whitening, pack fresh. It's gonna get probably an easy 10. So definitely looking to see this. No print lines. See that in a nice 10. And then both of these cards were from the Shonen Jump promo. Yeah, basically Shonen Jump promos is like the anniversary edition 2008. It was a very like special pack. I mean, expensive pack because it comes with all these alternate art cards. So it came with a Blue Eyes, Red Eyes, Summon Skull, Jinzo, the Shiba, so like the puppers. Trying to think of the other cards. Celtic Guardian, and I think 2 more cards? What am I missing? Bluster Blader, and then 1 more card. I just cannot pronounce that name. That'll probably be setting it out in another submission. But with these Red Eyes Black Dragon, a little bit off-centered. Obviously, you can see it's like a skinnier on the right compared to the left. But I love the art of this Red Eyes. It's so sick. And then this card's just like minty. Don't think there was maybe like a little something there, but nothing crazy. But yeah, this card's very minty, pack fresh. I actually bought the anniversary pack and took these all out and wanted to get some of them graded. Unfortunately, the Blue Eyes had like a little like ding down there, and they all kind of did, like right out of the pack. I don't know if you can see that. It's like some weird it's like a corner. I don't know if it's like a card error. I'm not really sure, but all of them had it out of the pack, and the Blue Eyes actually had like a ding on it. So I don't know if it's like weakness in the card or what. I don't think they'll grade it, but this thing nicely centered, beautiful, no scratches, no marks. So we'll see. No print lines. And yeah, hoping that we'll get a nice 10. And there are a few cards that I was debating sending in. So Dark Magician of Chaos. I absolutely love Dark Magician of Chaos. One of my favorite characters. This is from Legendary Collection Yugi's World. It's a secret version. This will definitely get a 10. This thing's literally perfect. Yeah, it's just on the card. Literally perfect. I'm debating sending it in now. So hey guys, comment down below if you guys think I should send this in. And then I have a Chaos Emperor Dragon Envoy the End reprint that I pulled right out of a pack, right out of a blister. Same time I pulled the guy, I pulled this. So hoping for a 10 with that too. I'll probably just flip it. I got a few of them. So these are some other honorable mentions. So Blue Eyes White Dragon, started at Kaiba Evolution. Harpy's Queen Lost Art. I absolutely love this because it's uncensored. Dark Magician Girl Lost Art. Super Poly. Ultimate Rare from OP14. Apollosa. Secret Rare from Rising Rampage. Chamber Dragon Maid from Eternity Code. I love this card. Secret Rare. Then we got Zeus. Look at my Gundam ass friend. Nope. And just kind of go through all of these. Ultimate Rare Alien Warrior from our Overtech Dragon. There it is, see? Gaikutena my Gami, Majestic Red Dragon, and Harpy's Feather Duster. So that is about it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will be obviously keeping you guys posted, see when this comes back. This is going to be a big submission. Cost me a fortune, but I think it's going to be worth it. Some of these cards will be from sale when they come back, but I'll obviously let you guys know because a lot of them I'm going to keep for my personal collection. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. More videos hopefully coming in the near future. And yeah, I appreciate all the support you guys give me so far. Much love and peace.